You should not cry. Stay strong for them. Hold and stay in the pain. People cannot afford to know. When I find my voice to talk about it, I will sing weak. I will feel guilty. People will point fingers at me. They cannot afford to know that I'm broken and remain strong, but I am tired. I am tired of everything, and I just want to quit. Hello friends, welcome to this channel. Thank you so much for coming back. Today's video we're going to talk about strength. We're going to talk about the myths and the truths about strength and the myths surrounding vulnerability. You have heard this statement like you have to be strong. You have to be strong for someone. You have to be strong. You cannot afford to cry. You cannot afford to talk about your emotions, or you cannot afford to tell people what you're going through, because to our society you will appear weak. In our society, telling people what you feel about, expressing yourself about the problem that you are going through is weakness. You cannot go and say that you were molested. You cannot go tell people that you are going through some problems in your marriage, because that to our society is shame. Because you will be termed as you have brought some guilt to your family. You have ashamed your family. So now we have been forced to remain strong. And I put strong in quotes because society has it wrong. Strength, according to me, strength is that ability of being mental strong. You are mental stronger, you are emotional strong, then you are healthy. But the society has it wrong. They will term strength to the fact that you cannot talk, to the fact that you cannot express yourself. So I lost my mama last year, 21st of June. And the pain that I was feeling, I just cried, you guys. I was crying. And then this woman came and told me, you know what, you cannot afford to cry. You should remain strong for the sake of your siblings. When they see you watavunjika moyo, they will be hopeless. When they see you cry, they will be hopeless. Hawatakuwa na kitu ya kufanya. You see, so I listened because alikuwa mtu mkubwa, so I listened and I shoved that pain in and I did not cry. I used to cry kama niko peke yangu, peke yake. If no one was seeing, I go nalia, but singelia mbele ya watu or singelia mbele ya my sisters because I will make them hopeless. So I did not cry mbele ya watu for the rest of that week at the burial. After burial, a man came, a whole grown up, akakuja kaniambia, tumekuwa tukikuobserve for the whole of this week, umekuwa strong, so we are so sure and we are confident that you will take care of everyone kwa hii familia wenye wamebaki. I'm a firstborn. So mimi nikafeel vibaya sana because I was like, am I not allowed to cry the death of my mom mbele hata ya watu? Am I not allowed to do this just because people expect me to behave in a way, they expect me to be strong? Na nilisikia vibaya after that man said that. So mi nikasema I will be strong. You see, nilisikiza I will be strong. And according to strong, I'm not supposed to cry. I cannot afford to be hopeless. I just have to be strong, pretend like nothing happened and move on with life. I was lying to myself. While busy listening to people. So I came to school. Fast forward, I came to school. Alafu kuna hii siku I was from school, natembea tu kwa barabara, and then kizunguzungu nikasikia kwa kichwa. All of a sudden nikaona everything is so blood. I was depressed and I didn't even notice. I was trying to shut the pain inside there. I cannot talk about it. I'm not going to tell anyone. People should not see me weak. I should always be smiling, but hiyo pain nimejifungia ndani. And it was getting worse. So nikasema, hapana, haiwezi kuwa hivi. Let me seek for assistance. So I took the courage, nikaenda, nikaongea na mtu, and after talking, that burden nilikuwa nimefeel, nilifeel like finally nimetoa hii mzigo. So what are the myths around strong? That if you are strong you cannot cry. And I'm not talking to ladies peke yake. Mimi nimesikia men wakiambiana, hawezi lia, sijui mwanaume ni kujikaza, sijui vitu kama hizo. But that means you are ready to be depressed. You are ready to go through stress. You are ready to go through all this emotional torture because unajiambia we ni mwanaume, you cannot cry. Or maybe yako si grief. Maybe yako is something like at home kuna vile umeambiwa you have to take care or take some responsibility. Like you are forced to grow up so young. And we are like, I'm so tired. I just want to be a child for heaven's sake. But I cannot because it's a responsibility. And I am just tired. I really want to quit. I want to just live my life. Or maybe society inakuingilia for some sort. And you are just tired. Your soul is just so tired. The truth of strength is being able to voice up. Being able to talk. If you went through the domestic violence, for example, go ahead and talk to somebody. That is not weakness. That is strength because you took that courage na ukaenda na kuongea. The good thing about being vulnerable is that you will go and have help. You will find help and you will get back to your normal self. So vulnerability, watu hawapendi sana kukuwa vulnerable. They hate being vulnerable. Ukiambia mtu eti you have to be vulnerable kwa vitu zingine wanakata. But let me ask you something. You like love, right? You like dating, right? You are able to start a business yenye hata haujui it will ever succeed. Maybe you just tested the market, ukaona, let me do this, but you are not so sure kama ita succeed. That is vulnerability. Kama you want to fall in love na huyu mtu hata humjui, like you don't know kama itaisha kesho ama itaendelea hadi lini, but you are just there. That is vulnerability. The ability for you to do something which you are not sure about. You are just uncertain, but you are doing it anyway because you found the courage. Na uli trust, ukasema, I'll go ahead and do this. So that is the same way to ikifika the time ya emotional damage or emotional torture. Kama you are going through some emotional torture, go ahead and speak about it. That is being vulnerable. You are taking the risk of letting your feelings out there so that you can find this happiness. Just like in love, you're risking your feelings, could trust mtu with your own feelings. Ukiomba or hoping it will work out. So that is the same way with vulnerability. Don't care about the stigma that will come out. Just find someone you can trust na uongee na yeye. That is vulnerability to me, and vulnerability is strength. Kama wewe utaenda na uanze kujiambia I cannot do this, I cannot tell someone, I cannot talk to someone because of sijui wataniambia nini, you will really be in trouble because the next time tutakuona tutakuwa tunakuzika. Depression itakukula vibaya. So go ahead and seek help. Don't be carried away with this societal thing ya kuambia mtu, don't do this. And the next thing we will do is this. Society ina prefer heri hata ulie peke yako. Ulie peke yako usiku, but si eti wakuone unalia mchana. They prefer heri wewe uende na uko. They prefer kuwa depressed wakuje wakuzike after ushakufa. They prefer kama uko kwa marriage yenye haiwork, they prefer ukoe kwa hiyo marriage yenye haiwork, ukuwe stressed up, ukuwe depressed, ukuwe tortured, ukikufa tutakuja tukuzike, but si tutoke kwa ndoa yako. Society prefers usionyeshe your vulnerable parts. They call it weakness, but I will call it strength. Because kama mimi singeenda kutafuta msaada, then ningesaidika aje? I wouldn't have gotten any help from anyone. Maybe hata sahi I wouldn't be here talking to you guys. I would just be somewhere or numbing my pain. Maybe ningeshakuwa an addict of some form just to nisahau pain. And that is kitu tumeambiwa, you just find the way out of your own pain. You feel kabisa I cannot do this, imefika kabisa extreme, because you did not want to seek for help mwanzo, so imefika extreme and you are like, I really cannot do this, nimechoka kabisa, I can't do this. And the next thing you will do, you will become an addict of some form. I'm not sharing sesame drugs, but you can go to drugs to numb your pain, or you can take some pills to numb your pain, or you can do something else to numb your pain. But people are out there and they are ready to listen. Just find someone mwenye unajua huyu mtu atanisikiza, hata kama there's no advice, you know, kuambia tu mtu, just letting yourself usikike, that is something. So today's video ilikuwa, it's a video about me giving you hope right there, telling you that being strong is not weakness. But society wanataka tu kujump huko mbele mahali eti you are just uko sawa, sasa you can just smile, but it is a process. So allow yourself to be vulnerable. Mimi niko hapa leo kukwambia, and that give yourself permission. Usijifungie kwa nyumba peke yako and cry. No one will help. Go there and seek for assistance, okay? So that's all guys for today. It was me telling you that I was able to be vulnerable, and that was strength to me because it gave me the opportunity to release what I was going through na kuweka ndani something good, something positive, something that is of growth. So go ahead and do so. If vulnerability kama wewe you feel like you're tired, could be grief or trauma that you went through or you're still going through, what's up? Go ahead and talk about it. Tell someone. And now people will say that is easier said than done. It is not easier said than done. It is easier said than kept quiet. Ukinyamaza, you will be depressed and we will come and bury you. Don't. Usiweke hiyo pain hapo ndani. Release it. Talk to someone. It is very much okay not to be okay. Sawa. Thank you for watching.